Hey traders, John Howell here. Today, what I want to do is I've actually just been doing some intraday trading on all the markets. I've been watching closely a lot of the futures markets, the S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow, Russell, and also gold. And I took a short-term trade recently, like a real short-term trade. It's what I call a cash flow trade on the S&P. On gold. Literally just probably about 20 minutes ago or something like that. And I wanted to share with you the dangers of what to look for when the market's likely to give you a false breakout and what to look for there. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, so let's get straight into it right now. So the trade that I actually took was on a 1 minute chart, and I'll just share this with you here. So you can see here, and for you guys that know me and know what I do, it's really simple what I look for. It's just a matter of, as you can see, when there's nothing going on for quite some time, and then we get a breakout bar. I entered there. So just so you guys know, I enter here after a period of nothing much going on for quite some time. We're trading with the trend, higher low, and then we broke out to the upside. If you want to know more about my actual trading system and detail of this system, then make sure you go to johnsfreegift.com. In that free trading course, I'm going to walk you through step by step with the actual trading system itself. But that's actually really simple, right? We have trend, high low. We have a pullback here, not much going on, and then we have a breakaway bar here. And literally the very next bar, when that closed through there, I moved my stop up to like halfway through, because I wanted to see, one, if this was actually going to run more, and if it didn't, it come back down and it would have taken me out for a profit, which it did. And then that was actually a beautiful short-term trade for me. So this is actually on the 1 minute chart here. So that's actually what I took, and as you can see, it's actually failed ever since then. And this is actually one thing I was concerned about when I actually taking this trade, and I knew it potentially only had a very short-term move in it. And you can see what's been happening now. Where actually, again, you can see this is actually the live chart now. But I want to, that was actually the 1 minute chart there, right? So the reason why I knew that this is probably only going to be a very short-term move, and there's only going to be like one bar, and then it's going to completely fail. Remember at the start of the video, right, I talked about the false breakouts. And here's the thing. If I go down to the 5 minute chart now, let me just share this with you here. One thing that actually, let me just take this moving average off here for a minute. I'm just going to keep one moving average on there. Actually, you know what? For this demonstration, I'm just going to not have any moving average on there. One thing that happens with the markets is a lot of the times is what will happen is that the market will, and let me just see if I can do this here. What happens is that if the market goes for a big run, like like this here, and then suddenly we have a sideways small movement, just a really small, we have a big long move, and then we have a small little pullback, and then we go for a bit of a breakout again. There's a high probability that that's going to do something like this, and then we're going to fail, right? Because remember, the market is an energy field. If you go for a big long, say this is an energy field here, if the market uses a lot of energy because it's had a big move up, and then it only has a small little sideways, like a resting phase, that's what I call it, and then a breakout, it hasn't had enough time, and that's where you're going to get a lot of false breakouts in the markets there. So when I was looking at this, when I was looking at gold here on the 5 minute chart, look at this here. We had a big move up. And look what happened here. We only had this real small sideways movement here. So this is really just the sideways movement here after a big move up. And as you can look what happened here. It popped to the upside, and then now look what's happening. It's actually failing here. Now, why did this fail? Remember I said before that think about the market as an energy field, right? Or you go into the gym, right? Here you've gone to the gym and you had a really big workout because you had a very long move up. Right, and when the market's going up like that, you're using a lot of energy. Then we need to, if we have a very long move, we tend to need a bit of a longer term sideways to refuel, re-energize, to go for another move again. And that's the reason why that actually had what we call a false breakout in the markets there. So once again, if I go back down, so therefore, when this was actually breaking past this level here, when I was trading the 1 minute chart, I knew that as soon as we started to get this breakout here, this is on the 1 minute chart, I was focusing on my 5 minute chart. I'm like, okay, then this is a trade for me, but it's only going to be what I call a short-term cash flow trade, and literally in and out, literally within 1 minute. It's what I call a short-term cash flow trade. So this here is really just an example of whenever you're trading the markets, whether it's the daily charts or whatever market you're trading, even the crypto market, okay? That if you start to see things that have had a very big move and then a very small sideways, and then we break past a significant resistance, there's a high probability if we've only had a small move after a big run, there's a high probability that that's going to be that move is going to be a false breakout, and then it's going to completely reverse on you, and then it sucks a lot of people in here like it did here on the 5 minute chart, and then it reversed. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go do that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.